Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Hadi. So we're gonna talk about the new Berserker changes in the animations. So let's just cut right into it. So here's the first animation. That's Arc Divider, and then the second one is the new Arc Divider, which is like a spin to win world skill. Also, when you go into Berserk mode, it's considered 3 attacks, and going into Berserk is also considered an attack. Here's the old animation for decapitation, which can hit up to 5 targets in a shockwave blast, and the new animation for decapitation. So I'm just gonna run all the skills that they made changes to. Let's see here. They made changes to Bloody Roar, which gave more damage, up to 20%. Dead or Alive, which gave more healing. And Smash Baller, which now increases the duration by 5, so now Berserker will last for 5 seconds. We're going Outrage, Wild Blow, and Savage Leap, Blood Reckoning, and Headbutt. Now, as you can see, let's see, we start off with Headbutt. Headbutt still gives it that 30 adrenaline, which is pretty good. But as you can see, they remove your burst altogether. So they want you to go into Berserk mode in order to do damage. Your Berserk mode now does an attack, which gave me 3 adrenaline. And as you can see, you can also use Decapitate while you're moving. It still does say that it removes mobilization. I don't know if that's a bug or something like that, but you can use Decapitation while moving instead of being locked down in an animation like a leap animation. And it says it is a shockwave, so it's a long range attack, so it does have some distance on it. Um, Next, we're gonna go to Arc Divider, or well, since they remove Arc and Slice, Arc Divider is the next one. You can move as well using this skill. You can move around using Arc Divider, and as you can see, it does increase in range each time you spin around. It's probably better to use either like Zerg Stance or something, since none of these skills give you adrenaline. Um, you're most likely going to be stretching to get more adrenaline. I don't know how you're going to manage to do more bursts if you can't get more adrenaline other than using Blood Reckoning, but Blood Reckoning only gives 10 adrenaline instead of the 30 that it used to give you. And it recharges primal burst skills. So yeah, you can still spin around, you can move with the new attack, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like I said in my old video, if you didn't watch it, I said that they were going to do this, that you was going to be forced to use Berserk mode instead of having it like strategy wise, where you can do it anytime you want. Like, what if I didn't want to go into Berserk mode, but now they force you to go into Berserk mode, which is like something I didn't really expect that was going to happen. So you remove your burst skills altogether, which is ridiculous. Also, your burst skills are still considered level 1 adrenaline, so that's another little downside to that. You can only get it if you can keep getting off your burst skills, if you can manage the uptime. Fatal Frenzy changed, and also Burst of Aggression. You don't have any Fury when you go into Berserk mode, so I'm not really sure where you're going to get that Fury from, since your Arc Divider doesn't give Fury either, other than Cyclone Axe if you're running Axe. But if you're not running Axe, then you won't have any Fury to keep those crits up, and that's usually where most of your damage comes from, is crit damage. So Eternal Champion nullifies that negative 300 toughness that you get, as you can see here, and that 300 power. As you can see, it didn't really change too much to my warrior build. So you lose out on Fury, you lose out on toughness if you don't use Eternal Champion, and your burst skills are still considered level 1. So I don't know how I feel. You're probably just better off playing Cold Warrior or Spellbreaker, because it's better than this trade-off.